Welcome back to Friday 5-Minute Facts, broadcasting from Britain's first and only airborne subterranean studio. Today we're looking at zombie slaying classic Left 4 Dead 2. Is that the one with the plumbers and the mushrooms? No Keith, that's Mario. This one's got zombies, and lots of them. Zombies? Video game? In my day we just had Pong. 2 little lines and a dot. That's all you needed for entertainment.
Ammo.
For those of you just joining us, that's Keith, our T-boy, who somehow got promoted to co-host. Keith, Left 4 Dead 2 came out in 2009 for PC and Xbox 360. It's a cooperative first-person shooter where you go up against hordes of the undead. Sounds ghastly. Now, first fact about Left 4 Dead 2 is that it appears in the book 1001 Video Games You Must Play Before You Die by Tony Mott, the fantastic editor of Edge magazine. Mr. B, you know what to do. But he won't. Play before you die, you say. With all these zombies about, it seems a little bit on the nose. That's just a title of book, Keith. It's like a bucket list for video games. Mr. B's bucket list. Well, my bucket list just has on it, find good Earl Grey, pet a badger. Did you know that badgers can run up to 30 kilometers per hour? Yeah, faster than most zombies, I'd wager. No, fascinating, Keith. I will remember that if I'm ever chased by a badger. Or a zombie badger. Now, did you know Left 4 Dead were actually banned in Australia? Banned? For? Showing people driving on the right side of the road? No, Keith, it were banned in September of 2009 for excessive violence. Valve had to submit an edited version with no dismemberments, no decapitations, wound details or piles of bodies. Well, sounds like my garden after a bad frost. All my petunias decapitated. I mean, the Australian version removed pretty much everything that made the game fun. It's like ordering a pint of best at the Dog and Duck and getting a lager shandy instead. Now, speaking of drinks, did you know that tea contains L-lethrine, which helps reduce mental and physical stress? Perhaps those zombies just needed a proper brew. That tea dealt with missing limbs, if I'm honest, Keith. But speaking of missing bits, though, the original US cover showed a hand with 3 missing fingers, but the ESRB thought they were a bit too gory, so they had them add back in the pinky finger and the ring finger just tucked behind. Yeah, in my day, album covers just had a nice picture of a landscape or gentlemen in suits. None of this finger business. Right, UK version, they changed it to show the palm side of the hand rather than the back. Yes, because showing 2 fingers like this is quite rude over here. That's actually correct, Keith. Yeah, the 2 finger sign is very offensive here in the UK. Now, they also changed the German and Japanese versions to have all fingers intact due to censorship rules. Now, German version had the same violent content removed as the Australian version, but interestingly, the German players could find weapons from Counter-Strike Source in the game. Counter what? Is it like countertop cleaning? MP5 Scout, AWP, SG552 and even knife from Counter-Strike could be found if you were playing the German version of this game. You know, I once found a badger in my garden shed. Did you know they have 5 toes on their front paws, but only 4 on the back ones? Nature's little oddity. Sorry I'm late. Traffic was mental. Left 4 Dead 2, what an absolute classic. Did you mention the Depeche Mode Easter egg yet? No, I was just getting to that. Yeah, in game, the character Rochelle wears a Depeche Mode t-shirt. It's those little details that make the game special. Also the fact that each playthrough is completely different thanks to the AI director that changes the zombie spawns based on how well you're doing. AI what now? I mean, in my day, the only director was the fellow who told you where to stand in the village play. Think of it like this. If you're doing well, the game makes more zombies appear. If you're struggling, it eases up a bit. Well, sounds like my arthritis. Some days it's merciful, other days it's relentless.
We got a charge.
Well, that's all we've got time for on today's Friday 5-minute facts. Left 4 Dead 2, banned in Australia, censored worldwide, but still considered one of the greats. Oh, absolutely. The game sold over 2 million copies in just 2 weeks, despite the controversy, testament to how brilliant it was. It reminds me of my mother's fruit cake, feared by many, enjoyed by a few, but somehow always present at Christmas. If you enjoyed this trip down memory lane, be sure to give us a like. If you've learned something new, hit the old share button, and if you want more facts about games that Keith's never heard of, subscribe to the channel. Yeah, and if you have any badger facts or tea recommendations, leave them in the comments below. Next week we'll be covering, it says Pac-Man here. Oh, I know that one. It's the yellow circle that eats dots. Oh, well, never. He does know something about video games after all. See you next Friday, ladles and jelly spoons, and remember, in the world of Left 4 Dead 2, no zombie is left for dead. Yeah, that was terrible. Cheerio, see you soon.